California officials are looking for help solving a cold case. Known as Claudia, she is one of 8 victims of a man dubbed the Happy Face serial killer, and the only one who remains unidentified. In August of 1992, Keith Hunter Jesperson was a long-haul truck driver when Claudia hitched a ride with him. Jesperson confessed to killing her in his truck after an argument over money, then dumping her body along a California highway. DNA technology has identified her father, but he is now deceased, and her half-siblings never knew about her. So for 30 years, her identity has remained a mystery. Jesperson was known as the Happy Face Killer because he would draw smiley faces on his many letters to the media and authorities. So let's welcome in Riverside County District Attorney Michael Hestrin. DA Hestrin, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. First of all, how confident are you that this victim will ultimately be identified?
Well, we're certainly hoping for the public's help. We've sort of come to the end of the leads that we've had, and so as you mentioned in your opening, DNA technology has improved tremendously since 1992. We've been able to build familial DNA trees to determine where her family members have lived throughout the country. So that's kind of where we're at, and we're hoping that the composite sketches will help someone that may have known her, may have loved her, come forward and say, that might be my relative.
Absolutely. And what will identifying this victim mean for the case, if anything?
Well, it's interesting because typically when prosecutors or DA's offices go to the public, they're asking for help to identify a serial killer or rapist. This is the opposite. It's the flip side of the coin. We know who the killer is in this case. We're asking the public's help to identify an unknown and still unidentified victim. And so the killer's behind bars, and he's going to remain behind bars for the rest of his life. I'm positive. But this woman was brutally murdered in our county. Her body dumped by the side of the road, and she deserves to have the dignity restored that was taken from her and her identity back.
She absolutely does. So Jesperson, we know, met with investigators. He met with officials. He gave details. How important is it to hear from the killer himself when it comes to gaining clues in a case like this?
It was important. He gave many details. As you mentioned, he's convicted of killing 8 women. Now, he claims he killed more women, so there is that possibility that there are more unsolved murders out there. But he was charged with and convicted of 8 murders of 8 women spread across the country. And he gave little details about this last one, Claudia. He said her name was Claudia. He said that he picked her up as a hitchhiker. He was driving his long haul. He's a long haul trucker. He was driving his truck, picked her up, and she told him, according to him, that her name was Claudia. And so that's a clue that we have to go on. But of course, we don't know if she gave him potentially not her real name, or if he's misremembering, whatever the case may be. Some of these clues about what she looked like, her build, it's all we have to go on.
Yeah, and I know there's that reenactment that we were just seeing there. You alluded to it. You say that Jesperson admits to or claims to have killed other women. Are there going to likely be more victims connected to the serial killer?
There very well could be. DNA technology has really come a long way, and what we can do now in our cold case unit here in Riverside County DA's office is amazing. And we can really look at these old cases, use a shred of DNA that was collected 30 years ago, and break open the case. And so I suspect that we're going to have a lot more in the years to come of cold cases being solved using this new technology.
Absolutely. Riverside County District Attorney Michael Hestrin, I know you are a busy man, so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.